Okay, I have on the phone J.C. Playford. He just posted a video where he was assaulted by City Councilman Mike Marasco. Is that correct, J.C.?
Correct.
Who was he the City Councilman for?
He's a City Councilman for the City of Escondido, California.
Okay. Give us a little background. What were you down there? What were you down there doing?
Well, yesterday, a $3 million lawsuit was filed against the City of Escondido for a wrongful death. The police department had told the media and their police reports that they had shot a guy and killed him back in May, like May 3rd, May 4th of this year, that the guy was shot by the police 4 times in the stomach and the frontal area, and he was approaching them. Well, the medical examiner's report came out and said all 4 bullets entered his back.
Okay, and
so while I was down at the City Hall to deal with that, we have an issue going on where our chief in Escondido was illegally fired. And there's a lawsuit pending over that, and it's been subject of numerous news articles here in San Diego. It's been front page, top page news for a year and a half now.
Okay, and it looked like you were just outside the City Hall there?
Yes, I was outside the City Hall, correct.
And you saw this City Councilman Mike Marasco come out, and you just wanted to ask him a couple of questions about that.
Yeah, and as you see, the only thing I was able to ask him at first was, are you one of our city councilmen, sir?
Right. And then and then he takes an aggressive stance towards you and starts demanding you turn the camera off, and he was actually
before he demanded to turn the camera off, he slammed the camera and closed. Not once, but twice.
Right.
And that's in the beginning of the videos where you start, you don't realize it, but there's a little break in our conversation. That's because he shut my camera off. I had to turn it back on real quick.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I had it. He was slamming it closed.
And he was kicking you also?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was taking his feet, and he kept kicking me in my toes.
Okay, so what happened? What happened after the camera was shut off, or at least the video that I've seen was ended?
The cops, as you saw, had him get out of there. I mean, the cops didn't even come talk to me. They pulled up to him. He went, I don't want him filming me. They went, you can't stop him from filming you. And he jumped in his car and he took off. And the police took off. None of them would talk to me. I couldn't get the cops to talk to me. When I tried to file the police report last night, I had a police officer tell me he'd file, I go, what kind of file? I want to file a report on this guy. He goes, I'll file for you right now. Then he looks at me and goes, well, I'm not going to handle it. I'll call somebody else to deal with it. I got other things to do. I'm like trying to report a crime, and I can report a crime.
Interesting. So they're already trying to cover up for the city councilman for doing that.
Ouch.
And we can all guess what would happen to you if you would have assaulted him.
Well, I'll give you an idea what happened to me. I was followed for close to a mile. I kept changing my route. I kept cutting through buildings. And every place I cut through a building, I had another police officer waiting for me. Before I got a mile away from there, I ended up with a ticket for jaywalking.
Do you have that on video? Of course you do.
The ticket for jaywalking?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. So,
No.
who was the security guard?
As you can see, he didn't want. He actually, he wasn't a security guard. He's actually like the city hall there mounts up to what they call Grape Day Park, and that guy was a Park and Recs employee. You can tell by his uniform.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the other videos show him, the backside of the video shows him running away when I'm asking his name because I want him to be a witness.
Yeah, he acted like he didn't want anything to do with it, but he's the one that called the police in the first place.
No, wait.
Yeah. All right, so what you're doing right now, you're trying to do the police report on it, or what are you doing now?
Right this second, I am getting ready to head over to Congressman Darrell Iss's office, where I have been arrested at protests over there for filming them in the past. They have Congressman Darrell Issa over the next couple of days has groups coming in from all over to protest his office. So I am going to be sitting outside of Congressman Darrell Iss's office for the next hour, 2 hours, however long these protests go. And as soon as these protests are done, a friend of mine and I are going directly over to Escondido Police Department and demand the arrest of this city councilman.
Are you going to document that, videotape it?
You know I am.
Excellent. All right, thanks, JC. I'm going